Hello, beautiful Scorpios. I am Lachan Devi with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your November 2018 love and romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who thumbs up and like my videos. Thank you to all of those who comment and share my videos. And thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also book a private reading with me now directly through the description box below. If you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when you'll meet your partner, where you'll meet your partner, how you'll meet your partner, what your partner will look like, and more, you can book a future partner reading with me now through the description box below or again at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. And the link for that is instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. The links to book a reading with me now, to my website, as well as to my Instant Go are all in the description box below. Scorpios, this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate. If they do not, check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos, as you might find that the other two signs resonate, or you can check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos to get a more complete picture of your love life during the month of November if these messages do resonate. So Scorpios, let's go ahead and get started on our reading. I hope that all of you are well at this time. I know that there's a lot of intense energy going on. We do have this new moon coming up on the 7th of November in the sign of Scorpio, so there's a lot of intense energy going on. So I hope that you guys are well at this time. And we do have somewhat of an intense reading here. I'm just going to let you guys know ahead of time. But the good thing is it's better to know all these things so then we can properly address what's going on as opposed to not knowing, right? Okay. So I have 3 cards representing our theme. I have here 2 predictions as well as our fortune and love for the month and our guidance, so we can discuss how to use our free will in order to bring about the best outcome in the situation that we have here. So let's go ahead and get started, Scorpios. First off, for our theme, I have here the card of past life relationship. So it looks like, Scorpios, this relationship, this person, the situation that we are facing during the month of November is, again, someone that we've known before. So there may be a theme here. There may be something here that this person is in our lives now to help us heal or clear, evolve, transcend in some way. I also have here the cards of, and these 2 cards came up in the reverse. I have been using the reversals for the Romance Angels deck. I feel like it gives me more clarity. So I do have the card of deception. This came up in the reverse, as well as the card of forgiving and learning. So deception, someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in present moments. So Scorpios, what can this be saying? Well, yes, it does seem as though this person is here and there's some karma that needs to be cleared there. There's some kind of lesson, some kind of message. So this can be a very important relationship here. And with this deception and forgiving and learning, there are 2 things that I'm getting from these cards. The first message that I'm getting is, because these cards are in reverse, it could be that, yes, whoever we are dealing with, whoever this person is very deceptive. And this person's deception may be making it difficult for us to forgive, learn, and move on. So this person may be causing some reoccurring difficulties or challenges. Another scenario that I'm seeing here is, it could be, Scorpios, that by us not being honest with ourselves about the situation or seeing the situation honestly, that may be keeping us from forgiving and learning also. So we know that we're dealing with some kind of deception, either on the other person's behalf, or we may be dishonest with ourselves about the nature of this situation or about what is going on, which is causing blockages again with forgiving and learning this month. So let's see how these themes play out as we continue to move forward with the reading. Okay, so for our first prediction, I have here the fox. I have the fox card. I have the crossroads, as well as the whip. And Scorpios, on the top of the deck, I have the rider. On the bottom, the house. And I must say that the key card also came out. So yes, this is a relationship that is dealing with a lot of karma, karmic lessons, a karmic connection. So this could be also a key relationship. This relationship may also provide us with the solution here, the solution to our problems, how to move through them, move past them. It could be illuminating something as well. Alrighty, so who could this be speaking of, Scorpio? So please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not all of these details may resonate. Some may even describe yourself. Please take the details that resonate, leave the ones that do not, and then we will get into what this means as a prediction after we talk about who this can be speaking of. So it looks like, let's see, the signs that I'm getting up here are Scorpio. So this could be speaking of ourselves, or this could be speaking of the partner as well. And this is Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, or maybe Scorpio is heavily aspected in this person's chart. I'm getting an energy also of, let's see, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Libra. Yes. Okay. So this could be somebody who is good looking, in shape, perhaps muscular. This person seems to have a nice body here with this combination here. This is somebody who maybe likes to work out. Somebody who likes to work out. This could be somebody who, again, is fit. Somebody maybe has strong legs, good stature, perhaps a strong voice even. This person may be well built, perhaps having wide shoulders. And it is possible that this person may have hair that is perhaps two different colors, like brown with streaks or red with streaks, or some combination of red or copper hair. For some of you, this could be somebody who's square shaped. So what can this be speaking of, Scorpios? Well, taking this combination together. Okay, so this is somebody who we may have had a connection with for a very long time, or even a family with this person. Perhaps a family with this person. There may have been something stable with this person. Maybe we live with them, something like that. But it's looking as though, let's see, we have up here the writer, and this is speaking of this, you know, our lover, or some kind of important message that may come through. Perhaps something is revealed here. Something could be revealed. So there could be some message revealing something, some news revealing something. This writer is someone, or can be someone, who comes in quickly and leaves just as quickly. This can be a visitor as well, a visitor to your home. And it appears as though, Scorpio, this person here, this situation here, is actually, there's duplicity here. Someone may be living a double life, or there may be some infidelity going on here. We have the fox, and the fox speaks of cunning behavior, sly behavior, somebody who is, you know, self-serving, who does things for themselves without consideration to how another person may feel about the situation or about their actions. You know, this is somebody who sneaks, steals, lies, cheats. This is a card of infidelity, having two options, two lovers, two lives, different lives. Somebody could even be bisexual. It's a card of bisexuality. So there's duplicity here. And then we have this whip card, speaking of, one, this is a card for sex. This is also a card of disputes and arguments and those types of, and heated conversations. This can also be a card of mental, emotional, physical abuse in some way. So it appears as though there is somebody who, again, whoever we're dealing with, which we know that because we do have that card of deception, right? So there is some deception going on here. Somebody may be living a double life, maybe living in two places, because we have this Rider, Crossroads, and House combination. So somebody could even be living with two different people, having two different families, you know, something like that. So whoever this is dealing with, Scorpio, of course, be careful of this person. You know, take this information and use it as you will, because we all have free will. So take this information and use it as you will. But again, this is a situation where caution is the least that is suggested. Okay, so yes, once again, I just want to highlight this key card here, because yes, this could be a situation where there is karma here. There's karma here. So this, whatever is going on here, the deeper underlying issue of this connection here, or your connection together, may be a theme that needs to be uncovered from a shadow side, perhaps, in order to know what to address to move forward into a better type of relationship, or better dynamic, or, you know, better partners. So let's see. Okay, so the way the second prediction came out was very interesting, because I had this card, the gaining a lot of money card. So we have gaining a lot of money, we have a little child, and I had two cards come out at the same time here. So we have both sad news and we have court person. So what could this be signifying? All right. Well, it looks as though from this combination, Scorpios, that in the past there may have been some benefits in this situation, whether they be monetary or physical or family, whatever it is. There may have been some benefits to this situation. There may have been some good there. Moving forward, it appears as though it may bring challenges. Moving forward, it may be bringing sad news because of disputes, because of challenges, because of someone's decisions. There may be a decision that is made in the month of November that may bring some sad news, or again, a heated discussion. A heated discussion may bring some sad news here. So that is what I have for our predictions. So they are, again, a little intense there. However, it's better to know than not to know. It's better to uncover what's hidden and make that shadow light, so we can then take the best action. So, Scorpios, let's go ahead and get into our fortune. The Siren. A temptation may lead us astray. So let's be mindful of this person. Even if they come in seeming charming, or, you know, even if they come in wanting something physical and we wanted to, however this plays out, this temptation, giving into this temptation, giving into this individual may end up leading us astray. So let's be very careful here. It's time to use our own personal power and our discernment in order to make the best decisions for ourselves, because this other person does not have our interests in mind. We must have our own best interests in mind, because who else will? The raven is bringing darkness here. Darkness is looming on the horizon. So again, this person here is bringing temptation to lead us astray, is bringing darkness. It's like, look, it's like the raven. It's like this person's the raven carrying our skulls here. So let's be very, very careful. Nevertheless, we can utilize our strength and our wisdom. Let's utilize our strength and our wisdom here to make the best decisions, so we're not led astray, so we're not being challenged even more than we need to be. Okay, the devil. So we have this theme here. So if this is something that, well, I'm not going to say if this is something that we weren't aware of, because it appears as though we may have been, because this looks like a situation that's been going on for some time, or somebody who may have been in our lives for a while. So devil, take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. Wow. Wow, wow. So, wow, how interesting is that? It's like, this is this person right here. This is this person. Thank goodness we know these things. Thank goodness we know these things, because, you know, people under the fox, they can be very cunning and sneaky. You know, they can have one face. They're wolf in sheep's clothing. So they can be very deceptive and can cause a lot of damage if we're not able to see through their mask, if we're not able to see through the situation. And that's why we have guidance, right? And our own intuition, because we're water signs, so we are very intuitive. Alrighty. Phoenix. Phoenix. So we have the opportunity to rise from the ashes. Again, you know, we have the solution here. We have the solution to any troubles that we may have been having in our love lives. This can illuminate something that was hidden before. Unlock a mystery of perhaps a repeated pattern, because if this is a past life relationship, this is a theme that has been with us before, been with us in past lifetimes. So it's time to go ahead and clear that karma from the past life. So Scorpios, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. And this is likely going to be also around the energy of that new moon on the 7th. So from there, in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be a very, you know, it's an intense time, even right now. We do have an opportunity for a new beginning. We can take a new start. We can have a new start, take a new journey in our love lives. Now's the best time. Now's the best time. Especially for Scorpios. So Fool. Have the courage, Scorpio, to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. So, an ending, a new beginning, being renewed after a period of crisis. We are using our strength and our wisdom in order to rise from this situation and take a whole new beginning. We are empowering ourselves to move forward. At this time, we have the energy to do that, especially with this full moon. This is a very, new moon. This is a very, 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 very powerful new moon. So we must use this energy, or not we must, but we have a beautiful opportunity here to use that energy for a new beginning. We have these astrological support. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into our guidance. How can we handle this situation? And it's Scorpio season, so it's like new moon, new us, right? Let's start this year off, this new season, Scorpio season, off right. Let's start it off right, because first off, we have the here and now card. We have the here and now card. So yes, let's start this off right. What we do right now determines tomorrow. It's not the other way around. Our thoughts right now determine our future tomorrow. It's not, you know, the past creates the future. No, it's about the here and now. So we have this card, number 32, here and now, speaking of changes. So there's some changes going on here, or there's a change that needs to occur. And this card here and now is saying that Scorpios, again, it's like the past, what is it? What's it saying? The past is history. The future's a mystery. There's no time like now. That's why they call it the present. So we must be anchored in the here and now. We can dwell on the past. However, that's not going to benefit us in any way, because where our attention goes and what we think upon and focus upon, we get more of that. So we're not going to focus on the past here. Let's leave that behind. Or what we can do is actually look at the past and the challenges and see the lessons and the beauty. So we can look through the past, look at the past and see the lessons and the beauty of the past and our past experiences. For example, it's interesting, I was doing this last night as I was driving. I was just reflecting on past relationships and looking into each one and trying to find something good that I received from each one, or each person, each interest. I was reflecting on that, and I realized that relationships that I've had in the past, even when I was, 18 years old, or even in high school, they didn't seem very significant until I looked back on them. And now I can see they had every significance, and they had many, many good things, from encouraging me to do better in school, to showing me, something that I'm still working towards this day, something that I want, that I never seen before. So there's so many positive things. If these relationships are often soulmate relationships, and they don't always last forever. There are many soulmate relationships that are temporary, and those are the relationships that have something beautiful to bring us, even if they ended painfully, or even if they caused some kind of pain. They happen for a reason. So it could be a good idea to look at the past and look at this situation and see the benefits in them, so we can focus on right here and right now. So again, what we think, what we focus upon right here, right now, it determines our future. It determines our future. And we can change our thoughts, we can change our thinking, we can change our beliefs at any time. We do have to become aware of them. We mustn't deceive ourselves. So we must be aware of our beliefs. For example, if we believe, love is challenging, so we allow ourselves to continue a cycle, that's a belief that we need to change, because it's not. All we have to do is be love. As long as we are love, as long as we are loving, love is coming to us as well. It's a giving and a receiving. So whatever the belief is, or however that resonates with you, let's do things today. Let's do something right now, especially during this Scorpio season. The Scorpio season for you is the time to start a new beginning by focusing on the here and now, and allowing your moment by moment thoughts, beliefs, actions to shape your future. So if in the future, Scorpios, moving past Scorpio season and forward, if we want love, if we want joy, if we want excitement, if we want passion, if we want romance, guess what? We have to cultivate that now, through our thinking, through our actions, through our beliefs, by changing our beliefs from negative ones, or ones that do not serve us. If the belief or the thought or the action does not align with what it is that we want in our reality, we got to switch it, change that around, transmute that so that it does. Because we can think anything we want. The thoughts that we have that may have been running on autopilot, or the thoughts and the things that we already have, are a product of the past. That doesn't mean that they're correct. It does not mean that they're correct. It just means that they are a product of the past. So moving forward, we have all that glitters here. We have the card of Serendipity. And all these came up in the upright, which is excellent. And we have the card of Loyal Heart. So Scorpios, what is this combination saying? Well, Scorpios, this is saying that, okay. So this is saying that, one, number 16. So it may be a good idea for us to go within, do some self-reflection. It can also be a good idea for us to look at this other individual, and I'm hearing knowing that everyone in our lives is a mirror of ourselves. They're a mirror of ourselves. So knowing that, we can look at that other person, look behind the mask, and we can also determine, what is it that I need to work on? What is this person showing me about myself that I need to perhaps work on or change or do differently? Let's say do differently starting now, so I can have the outcome that I seek. So what is this person bringing up for you? What theme? How's this person affecting you? When we look at others in this light, we can see, yes, what our weaknesses are so that we can transcend them. For example, say someone gives us a lot of attention or affection and compliments, and that is why we really feel as though we need this person. Then that can signify that maybe we need to love ourselves more. If someone gives us money, for example, we have that money card come up, then that could signify that we need to become more independent financially. So we can look at those situations in an empowering light, so we can, again, have that outcome that we seek. So we must, again, look at the underlying in the situation, even look at the other person and really look at what it is that they're doing, who it is that they are. Because all that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. Something can seem bright and shiny and pretty on the outside, and on the inside it can be muck. Something can be champagne on the outside and warm beer on the inside. So all that glitters is not gold. And let's stand in our power so that we are not deceived. Serendipity. So Scorpios, during November, we're being guided here to feel, well, we have serendipity. This is luck, positive opportunities, seeming as though maybe they came out of nowhere. Wonderful things lining up, us having just the energy within us, the energy supporting us to bring about very beautiful, positive outcomes here. Opportunities, again, luck. It's like we're able to bring about something glorious and magnificent here. And maybe we're thinking, oh my gosh, did I even deserve this positive thing coming to me? You know, let's feel excited about this. There is an ending here. We do have this number 18. However, by feeling this way, by holding on to these feelings of this is an opportunity, this is a time of luck for me, because now moving forward, all my relationships are going to be loyal, because now I know I don't want deception anymore, right? See, the good thing about these past life relationships are they teach us, again, you know, it teaches us, allows us to clear karma, and we learn also what it is that we want, what it is that we don't want, and we know that we don't want to be deceived. Nobody's like, oh yes, please lie to me. That makes me feel really good. I love to be lied to. Oh yes, please have two families. Like, oh, that's the best thing in the world. That's not a common saying amongst people. I don't know. Everybody's different. However, this is a positive opportunity here to illuminate something so we can have a brand new beginning, remove what is no longer serving us by, of course, looking inside, seeing what is underneath the glitz and the glam. To bring about a new beginning. And the great thing is, now that we're in this place, we will never have to experience deception again. Now that we're in this place, we have the power to bring this in every day, all day. And that's a beautiful thing. It's interesting how sometimes endings, you know, they can be painful. Things can be painful. However, they're transitionary. They're transition periods, right? So we go into a new cycle and we are leaving the past behind. And that's also a big energy here when it comes to that Scorpio new moon. We are definitely leaving behind what no longer serves us. And if unhealthy relationships, or if actually a pattern within us, because again, everyone is a mirror of ourselves. So if somebody is lying to us, that is showing us something about ourselves. You know, why are we allowing this? And the reasons are all different, but why are we allowing this person to treat us this way? What is this saying about us? It's really not about the other person. It never really is. It's always about us. We teach people how to treat us, you know, and we teach people how to treat us. People only treat us how we let them. Why do we let them treat us in a poor way? What are we thinking, feeling, saying about ourselves? Underlying, you know, that is allowing this. Allowing others to treat. Why do we let other people treat us in such a way? So that is a very empowering place to be from. And so we got to feel good about that. Now that's in the past and we never have to experience this again. And it only gets better from here. It only gets better from here. And let's continue to be loyal to ourselves, Scorpio. We can empower ourselves at this time. This is a card. We're empowering ourselves with this 8 here. And let's continue to be loyal to ourselves and love ourselves first, because we must love ourselves first, or else we don't have the ability to love another person. We can't give somebody love out of our own reserve. We have to give excess love. So let's be loving to ourselves. And then in turn, that will allow us to come into a loving relationship, a loyal relationship. Let's seek loyalty by being loyal to ourselves. Let's seek loyalty in love by being loyal and loving to ourselves. It's like, look, they're a reflection of each other. That's exactly what we're talking about. They are a reflection of each other. So if we're not honest and open with ourselves, if we're not unconditionally loving and, you know, truly loving to ourselves, the other person is going to mirror that. And that's just how it works. That's just how it works. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and go into our postcard from Spirit. So Scorpios, the common sayings, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play. Oh, this definitely fits in with our reading here. And we have many ideas about how all this should play out. So remember, we are co-creating our world, our realities in any given moment. So we must focus on love. We must focus on happiness, serendipity, joy, loyalty, the things that we want. Just know, Scorpios, the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to every experience, and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So Scorpios, will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. So it's like we can fight against it, or we can look at the experience for what it is, knowing that we all go through challenges, knowing that we're all going through this challenge at the same time. We are collective. All of us in this collective are going through this challenge. So we're not alone. So again, will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Exactly. Loving you always and forever. I just got chills up my legs. Chills up my legs. And this is saying, the pattern of the chill actually is saying, yes, Scorpios, let's move away from something. We're walking away from something. And we're going to walk into receiving something beautiful. We're walking into, that's the stronger energy I'm getting by this chill I'm experiencing. We're walking right now. We're moving toward something beautiful right now. We just got to take that step. Alrighty, so Scorpios, these are the messages that I have for you all here for the month of November regarding your love and romantic relationships. I hope I was able to provide you guys with some useful guidance and messages. Thumbs up, like this reading. If the messages resonate with you, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. So I wish you guys the best of luck in this situation. Again, make sure to subscribe so you can come back here and we can look at the situation mid-month, see how to move forward from there, get additional messages. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can do so again at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com, or you can book a reading with me right now in the description box below. So much love to you, Scorpios, much light. Also, one last thing, if you are having some challenges in this situation and you may be feeling doubtful about the future of your love life, go ahead and book a future partner reading with me, because that is one of the main reasons why I created that reading so long ago and brought it to YouTube in the first place, because I know that many of us may be having some kind of doubts about the future of our relationship or our relationships or our love lives, or even if we will have, you know, the relationship or the love that we want in the future. It's a common thing. So this reading is designed to remove that fear, remove that worry by knowing who our partner is and how we can align with that person. So if you would like to know this information, if you're having any doubts, any worries, any fears, if you want to feel more secure, if you need a little bit of hope, faith, then go ahead and book a future partner reading with me. Alrighty, I love you all. Have a very, very happy birthday. Mwah. Bye, Scorpios.